Coach Horton, you just found out with your team that you guys are heading to Washington for the NCAA regionals. Can you tell me a little bit about that and your thoughts?
Yeah, we're actually really excited. I mean, we were pretty excited. The girls were pretty stoked about going to Washington. I think it's any chance you have a neat opportunity to play first in your inaugural team with the NCAA regionals, but also have a chance to go out west and play in an area that we've never played in. So if I recall, I don't think anybody on the team's been to Washington except for maybe Lauren. So that includes myself. So it's a pretty neat experience for all of us, and we're looking forward to the challenge. We got a great field there, and we'll do our best to get prepared as good as we possibly can.
What do you think this experience will be like for your team in their first season, just as bonding?
I think this just kind of ties in with the cool and amazing first year that we've had. An inaugural season like this is just all about experiences, and that's what's going on right here. This just kind of adds to the experiences that we've been able to have this year, and going to the state of Washington to play in the NCAA regionals is going to be pretty special for all of us for sure.
How do you feel about the field that you've been given?
Well, I haven't had a chance to look at the field good enough to kind of dissect it, but I know there's some, just like every NCAA regional that I've ever been a part of as a coach, is you just got to play well. It doesn't matter when you have 24 teams there, and with the parity we have in women's college golf, you just got to play well anywhere you go. So that's going to be our main focus, is not to necessarily focus on the teams that are there, but focus on the things that we can control as a team, and that's our attitude and the way we prepare, and that's what we'll do our best at doing.
Speaking of things you guys need to do as a team, what are you guys going to be working on in the next week before you head out to Washington?
Well, I don't care wherever you go. Short game's always going to be important, and our team is, we do our preparation revolves around short game, but we also revolves around ball striking. We think those are the two things that are probably the most important for us to play successful, and so we'll be working on that. And we'll see some different grasses there that we don't normally see in the southeast, but that may be good too, because it's going to be nice and healthy and green, and we've been seeing a lot of dormant Bermuda over here, so it'll be neat to play a different type of course, and that'll be mine and Coach Fellow's job over the next couple of days to really study the golf course and see what's best for us to prepare for as a
Lauren,
team.
you're from California. What's it going to be like to go back to the West Coast?
I'm super excited playing on golf courses I'm accustomed to and used to. I'm really excited. My parents are getting the chance to come out, so they didn't get a chance to come out to any of the tournaments in the spring, so I'm excited they get to come out to this one, and they don't have to travel too far this time. And I think it'll be a great team bonding experience to go all the way to a new place that a lot of my teammates haven't been, so it should be really exciting.
Sloan, what are your initial reactions on your bid and the fact that you guys are heading to Washington to play?
I mean, based on the team's reaction, everyone seems really excited to go somewhere new out to the West Coast. I know Lauren, being from there, is super, super excited to get back to her domain, and I have never played on the West Coast, so I'm really excited to get out there. It looks like there's going to be a lot of great teams out there, and everyone's really excited, especially to go somewhere new. I think that'll be a lot of fun for us.
What do you think you guys are going to have to do in the next week to get ready and to be competitive at regionals?
I think definitely focus on short game. A lot of short game work for us is going to be critical, especially making sure we find good thick grass to practice on. The grass out there is going to be really green and nice and thick. So as long as we just make sure we're putting on consistent greens and doing what we normally do, we should be just fine.
Ashlyn, what are you most excited about as the team heads to their first ever regional in Washington?
Yeah, I think we're all really excited, just to travel out there, and I think it'll add to the experience, get a different look at a different course, and have a little bit more scenery than we have over here on the East Coast, and just kind of a change of pace for us.
You've played in Oregon and California. What do you think golf in Washington is going to be like as opposed to South Carolina?
I think it'll be a little bit different, but golf course is a golf course, and we still have to go out and play it. But scenery-wise, I think it'll be a little bit different and a little bit flatter. But I think we'll prepare for it and be expecting it.